Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're in Elsham and you'll be pleased to know they redid the roads that I messed up in the previous episode. So that has all been fixed. Today, Mainline extension. Yes, it has to be done. I have big plans. There we go. UI is up. As you can see, we've got the proper roads here. Thanks to Elsham Local Council. You can see they're already building up. Where's our train? Lovely timing. Right, let's get our delivery in. Let's see this fire up. It should do. Will we see smoke or... that's what happens. A little, what do you call these? Little bins. I don't know what you'd call those. Anyway, that's moving now. I don't know how that works. Does it go back and around and underground and then up again? That's the only way I can see that working. Interesting though. That would work, wouldn't it? Kind of. It would sort of pull it up. I don't know. That's a game in itself, trying to figure out how to work that out. But anyway, yes, that's happening now. Let's get another truck on here because you'll be full and leaving pretty rapidly due to the fact that we're making 2 pieces of food per meat that we're delivering. And if we look at consumers, currently it's 12, 14, it's going to keep going up. What we're looking at for Aylsham, we want to be around the 63 mark. I'm going to say by the end of the episode, Aylsham might be quite big. It's getting real close, guys, to this changing to either half or quarter speed. Maybe half to start with. We've won the game. It would be very difficult at this point to blow it, although it's not unheard of. So I think it's safe to say we're going to be billionaires, and we're already millionaires. In fact, we're well over $250 million now. I don't know how many trucks we want on here. I'm going to stick 3 on. Last thing we need is a full platform here. The current line rate is 91. That should cope with it, shouldn't it? Consumers 20. That's going up pretty quick. All the orders are being fulfilled. And still at 63. Soon as we start delivering, we'll be good there. They have the advantage of being hooked via road to both Lee and Romsey. There we go. They're going to get a little boost in population anyway. They might end up being quite big, even compared to Twickenham. Although Twickenham is connected to Hyde and Worthing via road. I think that's it though. Yeah, we stop there. There's no road to Biggleswade, which brings me nicely to our main line. I have a change of plan. Twickenham is going to depart from the main line, which would kind of make sense given our layout. What I'd like to do is have Henley as the main line stop and actually head up to Hyde and skip Hyde just across here. Well, we don't have to cross at Hyde, but I'd like to aim through there and come around, have the commuter line branch off to Hyde and come back down to the main line, cross near the road, and then Worthing's going to be our furthest point. How are we doing on the line rate since we're over here? That's a nice view, isn't it? The line rate is 67. It's going up. Yes, it's been going up gradually. That's nice to see, isn't it? I did say it would get back to 70, and I think that is going to be the case. I've noticed our trucks are at 52. However, that's not technically true, is it? Because if they wait here, that line rate isn't the most accurate. There we go. It's up to 63 already. We'll have to keep an eye on that. If there's a build-up of goods, actual goods, at the platform, we'll throw another truck on there. That'll be fine. These seem to have spaced themselves out. So they do space themselves out unless they get caught in the merry-go-round that is the avoidance, the fly-around. Yeah. So if they have to circle, then it's going to mess up your timings a lot. So we've got another plane coming in here. Yeah, we've got one taking off there. They are nicely spaced out. I guess what we should do is give them a little chance to space out. So yes, anyway, Worthing is going to be the equivalent of Risborough over there. And with this main line, we skip Biggleswade, head to, Mitcheldean, so we'll be coming across somewhere around there. Skip Lee, and we will stop at Aylsham. I mean, we've got both Romsey and Lee there. So yeah, this will be our final stop before this stop. I wanted to do every other one, but it won't work like that, will it, this way? We'd have to do some sort of detour. No, it just wouldn't work. Well, we could go Thatcham, but we're going to have main lines running this way as well. Well, would it be a main line? Well, yes, but it'll be a stopper. So anyway, that's the plan. So we will be stopping at Aylsham, but we will be skipping. Well, I say skipping Sandhurst. It's quite a distance, isn't it? I think that's the problem with the map. There are not enough small towns, and given the mod we have installed, everything's going to be a capital city. Should we continue the line? I'd like to get the line in and then figure out what we're doing with it. Which means we're going to have to definitely gain some height, aren't we? We're just going to keep going out this way. We want to cross at the shortest point. And we're pretty much at the correct angle, aren't we? Yeah. And if we keep at this height, we should hopefully make a bit of an embankment and give us a nice bit of a bridge. And what I'm hoping is that bridge is going to be high enough to get some ships involved. We'll find a way to get shipping done. Whether it'll make us money and it'll be nice to do, wouldn't it? It's definitely not necessary, but I'm going to put it in. And we're going to keep this bridge straight. And hopefully, we can pass under, which we can. The green here gives us a way through. Only through here, though. However, oh, that doesn't look right. No, that's a little short for a suspension bridge, isn't it? That would be better. That gives us much more green, you see. We've got more room to get under there. Not only that, it's a quicker bridge. So there we go. Right, we've got another bridge, which is lovely. There are plenty of bridge mods on the workshop as well. Now we need a gentle curve round here. It's got to be gentle because it's going to be an express line. Do we have the high speed? Because it would be nice to figure out what that maximum is. Oh, I've got my... this is not the vanilla track. High speed track. No. I was toying with some aged ballast for my recreations, and I've left it in the folder. You can't get this. I don't know what you think to that, guys, but I might have to move that and get it changed back to the vanilla one. Anyway, are we going to get round? In fact, do you know what that's looking like? We actually curve round up there, because we're not going to have the radius to get round there, are we? That is the maximum. Are we going to have any trains that do 186? I don't know what the maximum speed train is for Transport Fever on the European side of things. I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it, to have 186 available. Not only that, are we going to have enough speed, and can we make that curve at 186? I don't think we can. We'd have to have some sort of bypass, and it would have to go across here, and that could be the suspension bridge. Good point. But for now then, right, for now, since we haven't got to worry about that sort of speed yet, we'll go with 75, and we'll just have this as the early express line, and then we'll do like some modernization with a high speed line that does indeed cost a lot of money to put up, and we'll go like the full span over here. Yeah, we'll have a nice suspension bridge at the end of the lake there, or river, and it will be in the glide path of our planes, which will be interesting. So given that we're going to do that eventually, what we can do is head where we're going to be. And we do need to like start heading up at some point. So anytime the ground starts to meet us, we're going to start heading up. And I think we're just heading up gentle now, aren't we? Yes. We've got to do something with this road. It would make sense for our trucks to have a bridge to go over it, but we could at the same time have a level crossing, since I don't think they're going to be too frequent, these trains, are they? No, in fact, it looks like we can just level out there. We'll delete this for a second so that we can make a level crossing. I don't mind holding the trucks up occasionally. That's fine, isn't it? That's nice. It's got the gates on as well. This is quite the journey, isn't it? And this is the express line, but it's also going to be where we branch off for our little commuter line, which is going to be a nice scenic climb up there and into Prince's. And we've also got this going on, which may come into use. Well, actually, look, we pass right near the, what are those? Beans? Coffee beans, I would imagine. Is that what coffee plants look like? I don't even know. But anyway, yes, we are going to be using this as a slow, well, we're going to have a slow line. We're not heading down because that wouldn't make any sense. We'll just keep flat there for a section. And we'll start heading up again. What height are we at there? And what height do we need to be? We need to get to 54 meters. We're currently at 32. So we're still climbing, and we will be climbing quite a bit, won't we? We're getting up to 33 there. If we just take it all the way up there, what are we looking at? Would that take us roughly? Yeah, it's not too much of a climb either. We're not going to have a big viaduct like that. We're just going to scoot inwards. So that's our main line. Goes past where we're going to be branching off into Risborough. Okay, we're at 36 meters now. Are we going to make a bit of a bridge here? That would be nice if we did. I think we could, couldn't we? Oh, or do we just go flat there? And put a crossing in, level crossing. Yeah, why not? Let's get that road tidier and newer anyway. I think what I'll do here is flatten the terrain, make our lives a little bit easier for creating the crossing. How's that look? That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Yeah, and if we smooth that section out, bit of official episode. Here we go. Does that look nicer? Apart from the floaty road. It just needs some, I don't know, something down there, doesn't it? Right. Let's continue our way. See how we're doing. What level are we at the moment? Are we close to the side of this hill? We are. I would like to just head up at a gradual rate. And this is actually going to be rather pleasant, isn't it? As an express line at the moment. Now, we don't need to tunnel, or do we? Not really. I think we'd be better off with, like, cutting into the hillside there and flattening the other side out as we still go up. Yeah, so if we go up something like that, and at 54 we can just stop. We need to be heading that way now, don't we? So this is going to come around here, and then as soon as we hit to 54... we'll just stop it, which is there. I do like the little tunnel there. We can get rid of it, though, if we do that. Do we like the little tunnel? Well, we want to stop at 54 anyway. So if we take it back to 53, and then can we level out to 54? Beautiful. And then we'll come in tight there. I don't mind us slowing down, because this is going to be end of the line stuff. The high speed one is going to branch off a lot smoother, and we'll have a lot of work done. Alright, let's get this all smoothed out a little bit down here. Not too much though. I like the embankments in places and the little bits of cutting. Just taking some of the edge off it though. Here we go. Especially where it doesn't make sense and where there are many potholes, which look just a little bit bizarre. We can smooth that out a bit. Oh no, I buried a bear. It's back. It's back. Good stuff. Does that work? I think so. Get rid of some of that. Just take some of the edge off it. Right, what we got to do now is figure out how to adjust this line now. As our express doesn't make sense anymore, does it? No, it needs to go from Henley, skip Sandhurst, and then head up to Prince's Risborough here. And then the stopper needs to stop at, or leave from Twickenham. It could actually go from Biggleswade, right? It could head from Biggleswade to Twickenham to Henley, come round to Sandhurst, and then all the way up to Prince's, but stop at every stop. Meanwhile, our express will head off that way, skip Hyde and into Worthing. And I think if we aim right, we should go over the top of our little freight thing we've got going there. The express can go like that side of Biggleswade, while the local train will then branch off and meet the local train from Twickenham on here. So we've got like a fast line branching and bypassing Biggleswade. Mitcheldean's going to be an interesting one, probably somewhere like that angle. Okay, I'm happy. What else do we need to do? This is going to be double tracked now, and it will be the middle two will be the main line. And we will be stopping now, won't we, here? We're going to have to rework this. That's fine, though. We've got the... Ooh, don't just delete it. We've got the room to do this, haven't we? So, let's get everything shifted. What I'd like to do, then, is have the platforms come in here. And I might actually make this a little bigger. Yeah, the local one can be smaller with the actual express line being a little bit bigger. Yeah, you're not going to be happy with me at the moment. That's fine. We'll take that away. We'll get rid of that as well. Let's go back into our rework, which is now becoming part of the express line. It doesn't matter about electrifying it. We can do that when we come to having high-speed electric trains, which we absolutely will. Now what we've got is the center platform there being for the express line, and then we've got the other slow line, which might actually end up being a terminus. If it's that long, that might work. Yeah, and we have that like that. So if we did something like that, but have a kind of a double platform at the end there. Yes. And then we can have our station building actually coming off here, couldn't we? Oh, I like that. That's pleasant. It's right in the trees as well. Yeah, so what we'll do then is we'll put our other station building over this side. And you'll have to walk a ways to get into the over to the other platform, but that's fine. Then we'll need a road. There we go. So we are connected. Oh, we've built over here, guys. That's good to see. Love it. We're very busy at the moment, and now our track is a little bit off. But that's fine. This one isn't. This one's fine. That one's going to be exactly the same. And we should just be able to hook straight back in there. There we go. And this one now needs to veer off. Providing it's not too slow, it should be fine. I think we've got the angle for this. There we go. Stays at 75. We might need to rework it a little bit later. That's pleasant. There we go. I mean, technically we could drift earlier, but it's kept this as one thing, so that's nice. Yes, I like it. So I didn't need to delete what was going on here at all. What we need to do is connect this back in from here. There we go. And put the crossover back in if we can, which we slow down at the moment. I'm going to put it back in so we don't break our line, and then hit play and get our... Oh, you're going fast. And get our stopper in there. I think we've got enough... Yeah, there we go. We've got enough room. It's a bit close there. But we can always extend this one as well once we're finished. There's 124. We've got capacity of 140, right? Yeah. So now we need to prettify it a little bit with some coverings. And functionalize it as well. Functionalize? Am I just making up words now? Probably. Right, we want misc. There we go. Now it's functional. We need a covering over there. We don't want it flooding, do we? And we'll send it up that way, I think. Something like that. I don't think they look good side by side, do they? Well, they're not bad. Not bad. Later on, we could maybe have some sort of arching going over the top. I don't know what the later ones are like. They're like the fancy ones, aren't they? So this is technically now the slow line's going to come down here. And our express line's going to run by the side of it. So we'll build the express in here. And we'll have the stopper join tracks. Just so we can do something a little different. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Just for now. We'll get rid of this. And we'll get rid of it up to there. Because we're going to join in that way now. Our train isn't going to like it. For the time being. We're undoing where it can go. But that's fine. We will get it sorted. Now, get rid of this here, and we'll slide in to the main line here, like that. We should be able to slide in and out at full speed, I'm hoping, which we can't. Can we do it if we come out that way? It'll be a little difficult. I would like it. Oh, we cross too many streams, don't we? Yeah, we could do it. Oh, we could do it like this, in fact. Yeah, this would work. Where it's a split junction sort of thing. This would get us across without... Yeah, without losing speed, I'm hoping. Like that. Would that go in now? At 75? I think it will, wouldn't it? 75, there we go. Yeah, so we do a little stutter step there. I like that. Okay, a bit of weeding. Let's do a bit of weeding. Get that done. That's completely different, isn't it? Get rid of that. That will confuse things. This is our main line. We branch into the main line. We actually connect back up here. We're only interested in what this line does at the moment, which it can now get up there. But we're in the middle of double tracking. Right, let's double track the rest then. Our express, how are we going to go past here? Oh, we'll be on the outside technically, won't we? This is the... will be the slow line. Yes. At some point over here, we'll shrink that down into a slow line. We might even be able to share the track. Let's get this over to there. And we'll have... trying to figure out how the stopper's going to go. If we're turning around here, what we're going to actually need is to come off here and double up. And have a triple track running where we then double track for a little bit to get past. And I guess we'll keep that a double. This is going to be the evolution of our main line. I wanted to do it like a bit at a time. Because after here, we want to have it double tracked again. So from here, we want to send off. Or we can't quite make the 75, guys. Yeah, I didn't think that would be pleasant. Maybe we can stagger it a little bit. Like this. There we go. And then, which way is this going to be going? This is going to be going that way, isn't it? Only. Yes. Are we double tracked now? We are, aren't we? Yes. And can we get on both? We can, can't we? So this is going to be... Can we? Sort of. This train is going to change what it's doing. It's going to go from Henley until we can build the route up to Hyde. We should be able to get away with signaling this though, so that it works. So that's going to be... Let's do it one way so we can figure this out. That's going to be one way. And that is also going to be one way. And we're not having a signal blocking there. We can have a 2-1 if we want coming out of there. There we go. That would block this junction. Just for now. And yes, yes, yes. We'll have the signal blocking here and here. Since that's happening, our express is going to have to come into here for now. It doesn't really need to be 75, but we managed it due to how that curves out. Isn't that pleasant? And then over here we'll have our signals at the end. It's a work in progress, isn't it? So we'll have these here and here at the end of that station. This one will be the signal there, a little bit closer. Ooh, we can almost get it right at the end of the station there. Kind of beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, then we've got this going on. What is it doing at the moment? Oh, there we go. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I don't mind it doing that right now. That sort of works for me. You can get across there. Oh, yes, we don't have any signal, do we? We'll actually have the signal for that junction right at the end of the tunnel here. Lovely. Oh, no, that needs to be one way. Oh, you don't have to delete them anymore. No. Example time. If you accidentally put the wrong signal in, you can replace them like that if you wanted to. Or you can just click on it and change it to one way. Yes, you're not going to be happy. I get it. We don't have the correct way over up here. So that's the main line coming back this way and joining in. But what we need to do is get from this track, because we're heading that way, over there. So I might have been a bit early. Or no, we could go after, couldn't we? Either way, we're gonna cross each other, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. We could have it on the bridge. There's an expense. There are crossings on bridges. We should know because we're doing Scotland recreation in Glasgow. There's plenty of that going on. Let's get the signals in on the bridge, or just before the bridge, why not? Oh, we can do it on the bridge, it's fine, it fits, doesn't it? Yes, signal there. We'll need a two-way signal just here. And that should do us. Yeah, there we go, we cross off. That is not quite what the actual setup's going to look like. What we've got is the current main line's going to be heading this way and will be one way. There we go. And this will be heading off that way. Are we doubling up on this? Do you know what, guys? We'll do it. We'll just get it nice and double tracked. Although this is now the inside, so we might lose our 75 on this corner. No, we didn't. Look at that. Right, we're all double tracked now up to what is the freight station? We're not going to use that. We're going to change how this works. This train is now going to be from Henley all the way up to Sandhurst. Let's... oh dear, what happened to our stopper? Let's set up the stopper. Sandhurst to Twickenham. Is it Sandhurst with a U? Yes. After Henley, add station. I'd like you to go to Sandhurst. Is that the correct stop? Yes. Then I'd like you to go back to Henley, then to Twickenham. That should work, shouldn't it? Yes. I think we're good, guys. Then what I'd like to do and make this train all sorts of grumpy, we're going to get rid of the mallard for now because it's going to mess the speed up. And we're going to put the Scotsman on there instead. Same capacity, so we've got the same trains running. We may lose our... no, we didn't lose anybody. This may lose our customers though, as we're about to get rid of them. We could just let it do the run though, couldn't we? For now, and then change it once we get over there. We've done a massive build. There we go, we've drawn it out. Oh, I like this. Look, you can see where it curves around there. That's pleasant. I mean, you could also come in that way, technically. Obviously, the long way round. But we've got lots of options there. Definitely lots of options to head that way and cross over here. Because we're coming out from the hill. Yeah, we could cross over and head down into the... okay, that's lots of stuff to do, guys. Lots and lots of stuff. Before we head off, let's just have a quick look and see how our planes are doing on the line rate. I did promise. Well, there you go. 69, almost there. I think we could probably squeeze another plane in next time out. What was the trucks there? Oh, they're still paused, aren't they? Waiting. Yeah, it's like 87. Good stuff. And how is the plastics factory doing? Brilliant. We've got a little bit of give there, haven't we? And what's going on here? There are a lot of fish here. I'm guessing we're not meeting the 200. If so, should we add some more wagons on there? Yeah, I think we might need to. Oh, and you're just coming in. Let's do that first. How about Aylsham? Well, we've had it paused, haven't we, for most of the episode? I don't think we've missed much. We're up to 82, though, already in Aylsham. And we're a bit short on tram services already. Who's upset? Let's fix something before we go. I've got to pause it there because I want to change that train. It might be you. Yeah, you need to actually flip round for now. There we go. And perfect. We've got to get on that train as well. Oh, I daren't change the wagons on here. We might lose all of our food. Right, quickly. You come in here. Drop your food off. Where's the express train? I might stop him. Yeah, and then we'll get on board him. Stop there. There, beautiful. Right, now we can head over here and pause that. Get you, manage vehicle. Well, we don't need to pause that, do we? Manage vehicle, we're going to get you with 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 more, 6 more, 7 more, 8 more. We're going 8. There we go. We'll see what that does for the line rate. Is that 213? We've got 200 to meet. Alright guys, we're pulling away after our emergency stop. And this is currently the, it says it's the Sandhurst Express, but it's not. Once we do get to Sandhurst, we're going to change this one over and it's going to become part of the slow stopping services, which at the moment are the same speed as our express. And then what we'll do is we'll create a new express with, I don't know what we'll have on it. I don't think electrics. I like a bit of steam for a while. But we'll have the new express that goes from Henley, passes Sandhurst, and then heads up to Prince's, which we've already done that part. What we might do next time is put the second station in so that we can hook up, finally, we can hook up... oh, what's the other place called? Guys, I've forgotten. Aylsham. Yes. So we can hook up Aylsham. But we're double tracked now. All the way, I believe. Yes, all the way to Princess Risborough. And we have got to go the other way as well, to Worthing. Once we hit Worthing, though, that's this side of the express done. And the next phase would be to start doing the opposite side of the express. And we'll just have 2 big circle trains. I think that would be the way to do it. We could even have them different trains then, depending which direction you're going. That would be interesting. Then, weaving between all of our expresses. Well, I don't know how many we'll have. We'll see. But, yeah, weaving through them will be a lot of branch lines that which do a lot of cross-country type things. As well as some slow stoppers. So, yes, I'll leave you on board up to Sandhurst. It shouldn't take too long. We're already up to speed. This is the fastest we can go at the moment. Until we get some faster carriages, that is. Keep an eye on the horizon. You might see a few skyscrapers, or a skyscraper or 2 of our towns in the distance. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Bit of a build today. More to come. Eventually, this is going to be a pretty impressive mainline. Oh, well, network, isn't it? The whole network. I'm looking forward to having some junctions, some flyovers. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.